Here in Knoxville, Tennessee, at Neyland Stadium. That's where our college football action's set to begin. And I hope these fans are as bundled up as I am for today's matchup between the Florida Gators and the Volunteers of Tennessee. Here come the Volunteers. Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, along with Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Glad you could join us today for this classic SEC rivalry. And I tell you what, there is little in the way of camaraderie between these two schools. Neither team seems to have an advantage in this game. Kirk, how about your prediction?
Well, in a close matchup like this, I always like to look at the individuals. Tennessee needs to get the ball in the hands of their athletes. That means getting their running back maybe 25 or 30 touches today. If they do that, Lee, they'll take care of business.
And I like to add one thing. Tennessee has an offensive line that is sensational. And let me tell you, these guys are going to have their way with this defensive front and win this one where it matters most, in the trenches.
We're hoping for a great game. Guys, let's get down on the field. The team captains are ready for the coin toss. And the fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick. Kicks it off. Ratliff fields it in the end zone.
Ratliff on the return.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. Grossman comes to the line with 3 wide. Graham on the pitch out. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
This is what you call a run blitz. The key is quickly penetrate and disrupt the running back, not allowing him to follow his blockers. Here the defense does a good job and comes up with a nice stop.
Second down, and they got 15 for the first down. Ball on the 15. Tennessee brings in the nickel here. Drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. Fires a bullet out to the right. And he's taken down at the 39-yard line. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. They use 4 linebackers. He drops back. He steps up. Rolls right. Rifles it over the middle. And there's a fumble. Number 50 recovers a loose ball. The linebacker made a heads-up play to recover that fumble.
Boy, I'll say he did. He knew right where to be.
They'll start this drive at the 48. Number 7 is back in the gun. Number 7 drops back. Houston makes the catch. Carter tackles him for a loss on the play. 2-yard loss. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. 1-man backfield. Number 7 back to pass. Guns it across the middle. Johnson with a takedown at the 24-yard line. Great pass play.
This guy comes up with a great catch here. He's got good hands. And when he's on, there's no one in America that can catch him.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Florida going with a 3-man front.
But
He's hit and got away. Number 59 brings him down at the 19. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 19-yard line. Florida comes out in a 4-3. Play action, lets it fly. And that one's fallen incomplete. And he misses his wide receiver there.
Yeah, you're right. This is an area that he's worked so hard to improve since day one. The accuracy of his throws. He's improved, but as you can see, he's upset here with himself.
3rd and 5 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Gators line up in a 3-4. He's inside the 10. Johnson with a takedown at the 4-yard line. Nice pickup there for the first down.
Boy, there was a great block there. The reason why that's a great block is because he got in the guy's face and he do what they call chicken fight. You get in the guy's face and you kind of dance with him away from the ball carrier.
Let's see if they can punch this one in.
Set. Put hot. Put hot.
He's hit and got away. And they got him for a loss. And he couldn't go anywhere on that run.
Nah, he couldn't go anywhere because there was no place for him to run. The defensive front got a good push and knocked that offensive line backwards.
Right.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Put hot. Hot. Put hot.
Houston on the toss. Number 42 tackles him for a loss on the play. He was stopped in his tracks on that one.
Oh, yeah, and that's because of the nice pursuit by the defense there.
Right.
The Volunteers line up with 3 wide.
Set. Put hot. Put hot.
Back to pass. He's looking. He passes it, and they couldn't hook up on that one.
The intended receiver on the play. Right.
Walls lined up for the field goal. This should be a chip shot. It's up, and it splits the uprights. Tennessee to kick. Small and Ratcliffe set to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Ratcliffe fields it at the 2.
Kickoff return 19 yards. Ratcliffe on the return.
They'll go to work at the 21-yard line. Florida sets up with 4 receivers. Grossman gives it up the middle. A little juke. Allen brings him down at the 33-yard line.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards, responsible foul, still first down.
It's 1st and a mile. Ball on the 13-yard line. Tennessee lines up defensively in a 4-3. Loses the football. Scoops up the loose ball. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown. And that is not what they needed.
They already needed a couple of scores to get back in this. Now a turnover? What else could go wrong?
Check out the replay on that one. And he hits the PAT. With just over a minute to go in the first quarter, the score is Tennessee 10, Florida nothing. Tennessee lines up for the kickoff. Small and Ratcliffe back deep to return. Kicks it off. Ratcliffe fields it in the end zone. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 29. The Gator set up in the gun. Little handoff. They'll bring him down at the 34. A 5-yard gain. Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 34. Florida comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. He throws it. Jacob has it. Number 6 brings him down for a loss. Loss of 3. Third and 8. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Volunteers bring in the nickel package. Grossman drops to throw. Under pressure. Lets it go. Greer knocks it away. That brings up a punting situation.
I'll tell you what, this defense did a heck of a job that time to hold them to 3 and out.
Fourth and 8 coming up now. Ball on the 31. Morton to punt this one away. Morton punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. Baker calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 40. They'll take over at the 40-yard line. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Number 7 back to throw. He lets it go, and it's caught. And down he goes at the 43-yard line. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. After a quarter of play, our score is Tennessee 10, Florida nothing. And we're ready now for the start of the second quarter. It's 1st and 10, ball on the 43. Number 7 comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Looking. He's looking for his man. And it's incomplete. Wow, that pass had some velocity, Kirk.
Well, I think here the quarterback panicked a little bit and rifled it as hard as he could.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Throws it out there. It falls incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 43-yard line. Houston lines up as a single back. He drops back. Steps up. He scrambles. And he throws it away. Fourth down and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Number 47 set to punt. Number 47 punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Ratliff signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 13. They'll get the ball here at the 13-yard line. The Volunteers line up with 6 defensive backs. Grossman steps back to pass. Complete. Brought down at the 27-yard line. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Grossman lines up in the shotgun. Grossman drops back to pass. And it's caught. Number 22 with a takedown at the 31. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Second and 6. Ball on the 31-yard line. Grossman lines up with 5 wide out. Drops back to pass. Looks. Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. Complete. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Does this kid have an arm or what? I'm telling you, this thing is like a laser beam coming out of his hand.
Boy, you're right. What a cannon this young man's got.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Florida comes out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking. Rifles this one out to the left. Number 2 hangs on to it. And Herbie, that was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, and what impresses me is the composure of this young quarterback. He made a great read, saw the open receiver, and delivered an almost perfect strike. Good-looking play.
1st and 10. 5th play of this drive coming up. The Volunteers line up in a nickel back. And down he goes at the 39. 4 yards gained on that quarterback draw. Second and 6. 6th play of this drive coming up. Florida lines up in a shotgun set. Grossman back to pass. He gives a pump fake. Number 2 with a catch. That reception good for around 4 yards. Third and 2. 7th play of this drive coming up. Graham is the deep back as they line up in the I. Grossman options out. Pitches back. They throw a flag. Knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. The Gators come out in a shotgun. Grossman fakes a handoff. He guns it to the right. They'll bring him down at the 7-yard line. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
Tennessee comes out in a 4-3. Handoff up the middle. Number 50 brings him down at the 3-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown. Pitch left. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Good effort by the linebacker to come up and make the play. The Volunteers bring in the nickel package. Grossman back to throw. He unloads it, and it's caught. Number 22 with a takedown at the 4-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. Leach in to attempt the short field goal. The kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Florida to kick. And they'll be returning this one. Scott takes it at the 8. They'll start this drive at the 22-yard line. Tennessee comes out in the shotgun. He drops back, lets it fly. Complete. Number 25 brings him down at the 49-yard line. He can provide some excitement.
He sure can. And the thing that makes this play successful is the fact that he's on the same page with his quarterback. Sometimes you see wide receivers that don't have their heads in the game, and they make stupid mistakes.
You're right. Then they complain about not getting the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Number 7 with 4 wide receivers. And he's tackled at the 44. The offense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 44. The Volunteers line up with 4 wideouts. Drops back to pass. Looking. He passes it. And it's caught. Brought down at the 33-yard line. A nice pass play there.
Let me tell you, the reason why this play worked was the fact that the defense didn't do a good job of knocking the wide receiver off his route. You got to jam him at the line and throw their timing off.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 33. Tennessee lines up with 3 receivers. Back to pass. He throws it. Houston makes the catch. Ratliff with a takedown at the 29.
Guys, when we were in practice this week, you kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
He drops back. He steps up. Lets it go. Brings it in. Touchdown. And he just went over 100 yards this half with that last catch.
This receiver's catching everything thrown his way.
When a quarterback and receiver get it going early in the game, watch out, defense. You could be in for a long day.
And he tacks on the extra point. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Tennessee 17, Florida 3. Tennessee to kick this one off. Ratliff and Small back ready to return. Kicks it off. Ratliff fields it at the 7.
Kickoff return 12 yards. Ratliff on the return.
They'll go to work at the 18. Tennessee comes out in the 3-4. Looks. He lets it go. Perez has it to the 40. He's at midfield. Tackle at the 40. The Gators are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. 1st and 10. Ball on the 40. The Gators with 4 receivers. Grossman drops back. He's looking for his man, and it falls incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Second and 10, ball on the 40. Florida comes out with 5 receivers. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He guns it to the left. Incomplete pass. They got some good pressure on him there.
Yeah, but don't forget the fact that nobody was open. That was good coverage, too.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 40. Tennessee lines up in a dime defense here. He's looking, and he's got all the time in the world. Throws it deep downfield, and it's incomplete. Well, he was looking to the end zone on that one.
I'll tell you what, the defense was not about to let him score there.
It's 4th down and 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. Obvious passing situation here. Grossman drops back to pass. Looking. And it's knocked away. They hold on 4th down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
They'll take over at the 40.
Take over at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Tennessee goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Looks. Steps up in the pocket. He goes downtown. Incomplete.
The pass falls incomplete. Number 17, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Number 7 with 3 wide receivers. Number 7 back to pass. He's looking. Chucks it deep down the right side. Complete. And he's finally brought down at the 21-yard line. And we've reached halftime here. The score at the break, Tennessee 17, Florida 3. Florida will be kicking off to start the second half. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Tinsley takes it at the 4. They'll get the ball here at the 19.
Start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
The Gators line up in a 3-4. Number 7 gives it up the middle, sheds a tackler. And they make the stop at the 22-yard line. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 22. Florida brings in their nickel package. He drops back. He fires left side, and it's caught. Johnson brings him down at the 42. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
Let's have another look at that pass, guys.
Well, Brad, here is just a great throw by the quarterback. He does a great job of getting the ball to the receiver quickly. Therefore, the defense doesn't have enough time to break on the ball.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. Number 7 lines up in the shotgun. Number 59 with a takedown at the 43-yard line. So the quarterback keeper gets maybe a yard. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. Florida lines up defensively in a 4-3. Number 7 on play action. Number 43 tips it away, and he threw that one up for grabs.
This is one of the things that drives a coach crazy. You don't want to do anything stupid, make mental mistakes that may cost you the ball game.
It's third down and 9 to go. Fifth play of this drive coming up. The Gators bring in their dime package. Drops back to pass. He rifles it to the left. And a nice catch by the wideout that time. First and 10. Sixth play of this drive coming up. Ace backfield. Back to pass. Fires a bullet over the middle. Number 1 hangs on to it. It's first and 10. Seventh play of this drive coming up. Tennessee sets up with 4 receivers. And down he goes at the 24-yard line. Well, he sure didn't burn the defense on that run.
Yeah, I think he needs to make wiser decisions back there. You hate to see a kid get injured out there.
It's second down and 8. Ball on the 24-yard line. Florida going with a 3-man front. He drops back. Throws it out there. Complete. He didn't have much of a chance on that play.
Boy, this defense has a lot of speed. They're all over him by the time he caught the ball.
Third down and 7. This is the 9th play of this drive. The Volunteers line up with 3 wide. And they hit him in the backfield.
The defensive line was just too overpowering and didn't give the running back much of a chance there.
Fourth and 8 coming up now. They're in field goal range. They're going to try a long field goal here. It's up. And it splits the uprights. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Tennessee lines up for the kickoff. Small and Rackler back to return. Kicks it off. Small fields it in the end zone. Shakes off a tackle.
Small on the return.
They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. The Volunteers line up in a 3-4. They hand it off. And he's taken down at the 33. 6 yards on the carry. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. Graham alone in the backfield. Franklin brings him down at the 34-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 34. The Gators line up in an I formation. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. And it's caught. Brought down at the 38. Got a stat for us, Coach?
Why does this stat not surprise me? With that catch, his total yards for the day is over 100.
1st and 10. Ball on the 38. Tennessee brings in their nickel package. Grossman hands off on the delay. Moore brings him down for a loss. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 40. They come out with 4 wide out. Grossman drops to throw. He unloads it. And it falls incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't quite hang on to that. Let's look at that one again. Third down and 12. This is the 6th play of this drive. They line up in the shotgun. Grossman drops back. And they couldn't hook up on that one. It's 4th and 12 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Gators are lining up to punt it away. Didn't get all of that one. Baker calls for the fair catch. They'll go to work at the 14-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. He's in trouble. Rifles this one out to the left. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
Second down and 5. Ball on their own 19. Defense lines up. 8 men in the box. Number 43 with a takedown at the 25-yard line. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6. It's first and 10. Ball on their own 25. 4-man front by the defense. Number 7 gives it up the middle. Number 59 brings him down at the 32. And the fullback busts through for about 7 yards. Second and 3. Ball on their own 32. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Tennessee 20, Florida 3. And we're ready for the start of the fourth quarter. Second and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 32. They use 4 linebackers. Fleming on the handoff. And down he goes at the 40. And they move the chains once again.
And that's what they need. Move the chains and keep the other team from getting their hands on the football.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Florida comes out in a 4-3. He drops back. He steps up. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. Boy, would he like to have that one back.
Yeah, you're right. This offense relies so much on timing, and as you saw there, when their timing gets knocked off, they have a tough time connecting on plays like this.
So it's second and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. The Volunteers go with the I formation. Handoff up the middle. McCray with a takedown at the 46. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 46-yard line. Ace backfield. Number 7 back to throw. Looking. Steps up. He fires right. Complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 40. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
First and 10. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Gators line up in a 4-3. Number 7 gives it up the middle. Number 43 brings him down at the 40. Nothing going on that one. Second and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Florida comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Looks. He passes it, and it's caught. Carter with a takedown at the 16. They pick up solid yardage there.
Yeah, nice little pitch and catch there. The wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
First and 10. They're in the red zone.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
The Gators bring in the nickel package. There's the play fake. And he puts it on the turf. Number 98 brings him down at the 21. And the defense got on it quickly.
That was a heck of a play by the big guy.
Boy, sure was, Kirk. The defensive lineman knew right where the ball was going to land, and he gobbled it up.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 21. The Gators come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. He throws it. Complete. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Nice little catch there, huh, Coach?
Yeah, that was a good call. I like that call. I like short passes. They're safe and can lead to some really good yardage.
Second and 3. Ball on the 28. The Gators line up with 3 wide. Grossman steps back to pass. Lets it go. Graham with a catch. To the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Gators. I got to see that touchdown again.
Yeah, Brad, this is really a good-looking throw by the quarterback and a nice catch, too. They were definitely on the same page there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over 3 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, the score is Florida 10, Tennessee 20. Florida is lining up for the onside kick here. Here it goes. There's a missed tackle. But they didn't recover the onside kick.
They're in big time trouble now, Brad. They need a turnover bad.
Excellent field position to start the drive. The Gators line up in a 3-4. Handoff up the middle. They'll bring him down at the 36. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5. It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with their jumbo package. Number 7 gives it up the middle. Tackle at the 35-yard line. And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They come out with 4 linebackers. Houston takes a handoff. Number 43 with a takedown at the 29. And he gets the first down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping until he got that first and 10.
Two minutes left in the ball game.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
The Volunteers line up in a goal line formation. Number 7 gives it up the middle. He's at the 20, brought down at the 17. The Gators call for a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First and 10. Ball on the 17. They come out with 4 linebackers. Fleming gets the carry. They'll bring him down at the 15. The Gators are going to take a timeout. That was their second timeout. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 15. Florida comes out in a 4-3. Number 59 tackles him for a loss on the play.
This is a great example of how to defend the run. Here the fullback has nowhere, and I mean nowhere to run.
Yeah, nice job by these guys. They can be very sound defensively.
Third and 8. This is the 7th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel. Number 7 gives it up the middle. And they make the stop at the 14-yard line. Florida calls a timeout. And that was their last timeout. Fourth down and 7 coming up. Ball on the 14. They'll call on the field goal unit here. The kick is up. And it's wide left. No good. They'll take over at the 20. The Volunteers line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. He's looking. He lets it go. Incomplete pass. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. Second and 10. Ball on the 20. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. He drops back. He's looking for his man. And it's caught. Baker brings him down at the 46-yard line. As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense. Grossman drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He wants it all, going long. And they finally make the stop at the 23. And here's another look at that pass, Kurt.
Boy, Brad, what a great throw by the quarterback. I mean, this guy doesn't mess around. He sees his target wide open, gets him the ball quickly. Look at the velocity on that throw.
Grossman drops to throw. He faked the spike. He's going to try and throw it. Incomplete. That looked like the same play they just called.
Yeah, it was. The defense was ready for it this time.
So it's second and 10. 5th play of this drive coming up. Tennessee lines up defensively in a 4-3. Back to pass. Looking, throws it out there. Complete, and he's tackled at the 12. How about that reception, Lee?
A good throw plus a nice catch and some good blocking equals to a chunk of yards. That's exactly what you practice all the time, Brad.
Grossman back to pass. Fakes the spike, looking to throw it. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield.
Holding on the offense. The penalty is declined. Second down.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 17-yard line. Florida comes out in the shotgun. He unloads it, and it falls incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
Third down, 15. Ball on the 17-yard line. Tennessee brings in their nickel package. They'll make the sack. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
It was a good game, but I'm sure there's a little disappointment down there. Florida probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Thanks for joining us for another presentation of NCAA Football 2003. And once again, our final score in this one, Tennessee 20, Florida 10. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.